guys, it's me Nika and you're watching at Nicsxart channel. So this video is the continuation or part 2 of my previous video entitled The Process of How I Paint. So in this video, I'm using Himi Gouache as my coloring medium and the paper is Fabriano with 200 GSM. The skin tone base I am using in this video is the mixture of ochre plus earth yellow and white. So in gouache painting, there are two basic techniques you can use to color your artwork. So first is the transparent effect, or just like how we use the watercolors. And second is the opaque coloring. At this point in time, I am applying the first layer of the skin tone. We should also remember the rule of thumb wherein layering is important. Layering is not just for watercolor or any sort of paints. It is also applied in digital arts and in pencil works. So patience is a virtue. Now that the first layer dried up, I'm starting to apply the second layer to intensify the shadows. I am using the same colors as what I have used in the base color: ochre, earth yellow, and white, only that I have added more amount of ochre. I am using the transparent effect for gouache since I'm not yet confident to try opaque coloring. For blending, after I have applied colors, I am loading my brush with right amount of water to blend the skin tone well for smooth effect. Blend the colors until you are satisfied. Always remember to add new layer once the previous one is completely dried up. So while waiting for the layer to dry, I started working on the lips, and I am using deep red for its base color. And I'm also starting to fill the brows with a base color mixture of ochre, earth yellow, and white. Of course, with more amount of ochre. For the base color of the hair, I use earth yellow. To be honest, I'm still learning on how to do the hair cause this usually ruins my piece and it's not okay. So let me share you a hack. If you accidentally put your brush loaded with paint on the wrong location, wash your brush immediately and wipe the spot with brush that is filled or loaded with clean water. This is what I do to erase some mistakes with coloring. Waiting for the end time, I filled the iris with acid blue. So now I'm working on the shadows again and intensifies its color by adding the previous mixture of ochre, earth yellow, and white with a new color, burnt umber.
Je cherche un pierre au pôle.
Filling the brows again with another mixture, ochre plus burnt umber plus small amount of white. Now I am working again with the shadows and I am using different mixture, ochre plus burnt umber plus ultramarine blue. I rarely use black since it's dull and unless it is necessary. So for black, I usually add darkest brown available on the palette with black to achieve the warm tone of black, and I usually mix the darkest shade of brown plus ultramarine blue whenever I need the cool tone of black. I am adding some of the skin tone base color on the areas of cheeks, nose, under eye, and chin to blend or harmonize the colors. Now I'm fixing the shadows again. So actually the process is just repeating, and it's up to you when you are going to stop or satisfied with the colors. Going back to the lips, I'm using again deep red to place the shadows and add some water to blend it.
Je cherche un Pierre au Paul, un Jacques au Tom.
Using the detailing brush, I'm starting to work with the details of the eyebrows with the colors of ochre and burnt umber. And for the nasal hole, I am using the mixture of burnt umber and ultramarine blue instead of black. Creating the details in the iris, I use ultramarine blue for darkening the base color and ultramarine blue plus burnt umber on the dark areas of the iris. I also use the mixture of cool tone black on the lash line and eyelid. adding new layer of details for the brows with a mixture of earth yellow and burnt umber.
Je cherche un homme, un Pierre au Paul, un Jacques au Tom.
For the lashes, I use the cool tone mixture of black. shadows on the lips, I have adjusted the color to ochre and deep red. One way to get a good highlight is to avoid the spot from getting painted with the shadow. Leave it as light as possible. I get back on the eyes by putting some washed burnt umber under the lash line so that it will look more lively. I also fix the shadows on the lips as part of the details. With the mixture of violet and ultramarine blue, I color the flower's base.
Je cherche un Pierre, au Paul, un Jacques, au Tom.
Now, back at the hair, I start with coloring the dark areas with the earth yellow and burnt umber mixture. For the highlighted strands, I use the hard bristled dry brush. I have discovered this technique just now while painting, and it creates a nice effect for the hair. almost done. I just need to do some dits on the flower ornaments in his face with the mixture of violet plus a greater amount of ultramarine blue. And finally, we're up for the last part. I'm putting the highlights with white ink, or in this case, I am using white gouache since it is opaque. This is a great deal for those who doesn't have a white ink or pen. I just want to share that this is my favorite part of the process since highlights also give life to the painting, and of course, this is a sign that you are almost done with your piece.
Je cherche un homme, un Pierre au Paul, un Jacques au Tom.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, and also I wish that you learned something from this. To see more of my artworks, you can visit my Facebook page Nicsxart, my IG account, and my Twitter account at Nicsxart.